welcome to your workout. This is going to be a side leg exercise, focusing on the hips and the sides, and also a little bit on the core. So you don't need anything, just a mat, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I'll catch you in just a second. We're going to get down on our hands and knees, and I'm going to show you a little bit of an angled view. So you're on your hands and knees. You're going to take the left leg and swing it out big. So you're going to make a big swinging, so now it's in the same line as your other knee, and you can either put your elbows to the floor like a forearm to the floor, or both hands pressed into the mat, and we're going to lower and lift the leg for a count of 20. 18, 19, 20. Then we're going to take it and make a big swinging motion to the front and back, or to the side and to the back. Get the glutes ready, warmed up. Let's just do 10 of those. Then we're going to swing over and do the other side, same thing. So the leg is coming out. You want it to be in alignment with your hips, and let's go ahead and lower and lift. $19, $20. Then you're going to take the leg and swing it to the back and swing it to the side. So you're making this big rainbow motion. My son's playing Fortnite in the other room. It's loud. And that was about 10 of those. Okay, then go ahead and shake it out. You can come into a stretch if you want. Make sure your knees are on your mat. So my left knee is behind my right knee, and you're coming into a little bit of a shoelace. You're getting right into that left glute if your left leg is on the bottom. Just do a couple of breaths here. It's a little bit like a child's pose, and then go with the right leg. The right leg is going to be under, and sorry, we already did that side. Now you're taking the right leg under and let the left leg fold on top. The front view is like this. So I have one knee, that's my right knee, my left knee is on top. The back view is you are pushed into the mat like a child's pose, but with this crisscross motion in your legs. It really targets that one hip, that one glute. You can reach your arms out for a little deeper stretch in the upper body. All right, then we're gonna come to the wall. So you're gonna take your feet and press them against the wall. The left foot is starting out at the bottom, and the right foot is starting out at the top. So your hips are kind of turned one direction, and basically you're gonna have a hand reaching up, and the hand that is on the floor, so left arm and left leg are on the floor, right arm and right leg are the higher ones, and you're gonna reach up for that right arm. So we're targeting the obliques here, and you're just reaching up. I usually use the hockey stick for these. It's like a visual prop. You're pulling it or holding on to it as you're reaching and targeting that area. I'm gonna see if I'm doing about 20 of these, I think. And that was about 20. Now we're just gonna switch the feet. So now you see a little bit more of the back view. So my right leg and my right arm are on the bottom, and then my left arm is gonna be the one reaching up, and then my right arm is coming up to meet it. So you just have to keep pressing those feet into the wall. And that was about 20 of those. Roll over. Now you're gonna go onto the meaty part of your hip. So this bigger section of your hip, not the bony part. So roll over to where you're comfortable. And we're gonna take a double leg lift. Pulling up and down. We're taking it slow here. Let's just do 10 of these. So we're targeting the core. Then you're gonna hold here. This is the point where it gets a little uncomfortable. So you're gonna hold. If you wanna activate those core muscles, you'll hang out maybe 20 seconds. And then we're gonna release and pull the knees into the chest. So this is that side plank launch, but we're doing it from our hip. So you don't have that weight bearing on your hands. And that was maybe 10 of those. Then we're gonna take our knees and open and close them like a clamshell. We're suspended up in the air, so you're working the hips and the core. And then you can set your feet down. Okay, so next thing is a side plank. The foot is gonna be resting in the front. So if your left leg is on the bottom, the right leg is coming out in front. This is for support. And it's gonna give you, if you're having trouble with your side planks, give you an opportunity to feel successful in this position. So come up and you're feeling that hip stretch on the top. And let's just hold here. Then we'll do our hip dips. So try to push higher up. Take that hip up a little higher to the ceiling. And then you can put your hand on the hip and dip it out for 20. And that was about 20. And then we're gonna do our reaching stretch exercise. So now the right arm is long next to the right leg. The right knee is still bent. I'm sorry. The right arm and the left leg are out straight. The right knee is bent. You're gonna push your body up and come down. We usually do this with the leg going the other direction. So the right leg would be behind you, but you're just pushing, making this sweeping rainbow motion. It's a strong side body stretch. And then hold again. And then come down. Now you're in a position to stretch. So push your top elbow into the knee. And you can even take a bind if you want. So the bind would look like this. I'm taking my right arm through my right knee, and I'm catching my left hand back there. So, and that will help you get into a deeper stretch. It'll help you sit up taller. And let's go ahead and release the bind. Come down to your other side. Let's do our double leg lifts. Okay, so get onto the meaty part of the hip. You'll feel a little bit of discomfort if you're on that hip bone. So just roll yourself over, and then let's lower and lift the legs. Just a gentle lower lift, no rush. And that was about 10 of those. Then you're gonna hold. This is where it gets to be uncomfortable. Just think about anything else but being right here. And then bring the knees in and push out. We're targeting again the core and then a little bit into the obliques. Woo. maybe doing about 10 of each of those. Then we're opening the knees and closing the knees. All right, and then bring it down. Now we're gonna go up, park your left leg out in front. The right leg is down straight underneath the right leg, and you're gonna push up and hold. See about that hip, taking it up to the ceiling a little bit higher. And then dip it out. $18, $19, $20. Take a seat. Let's go ahead into that rainbow motion. So you can extend the hand down to the floor and push it up and down. Make that sweeping motion. And push up. Give it a good stretch. Strong side body. Come down. And now let's go into this stretch. So again, you can push against the knee, or I'll swing around and show you the bind. You're taking the left arm through, shoulders cracking and all, and then catching the opposite hand. And then release. Now let's come up into a really good stretch for both shoulders and the arms. Come up into your crab walk position. This might be as low as you want to go, but try to push the hips up a little bit higher. Look up to the sky. And then go into a swing set with your hips up and back, up and back. You're hovering your hips above the floor. And push up for one more stretch, and then come down. And that's going to be it for today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.